Alright, look at how thick this is. Let's do it for the boys. What's going on, guys? It's Shenang, the Anabolic Asian, and welcome to my mum's kitchen. And today, guys, we're going to be making ridiculous brownies. This video is going to be a little bit different than normal in that I haven't really made this recipe before. This is a recipe I found on the Reddit thread of volume eating by the user boo9817 or on Instagram localrecipes98. I would recommend you check them out. We're going to try these ridiculous brownies because the calories are so low that I had to try it. Because I haven't tried it before, we're going to go through it together. This is the recipe guide here. Probably put it up somewhere on the screen. The recipe recommends that we triple the ingredient for an 8 by 8 inch pan or 20 centimeter by 20 centimeter to make it 471 calories. I have done the spreadsheet gains on our version that we're going to do. Yeah, essentially this is the recipe here. 21 grams of cocoa powder, 12 grams of whey protein, 5 grams of casein powder. We don't have any casein, so we're using regular flour instead. Diet soda, 72 grams, 40 grams of erythritol.
Erythritol
Is your sugar replacement. Obviously, we'll be using Splenda. It says 40 grams here, but we're going to multiply that by 3, so that's 120 grams. But that would mean we're using a lot of packets of Splenda because one Splenda packet is about 2 grams. So don't want to be using 60 packets. So what we're going to do is we're going to go with a nice 14 packs or something. I'll put it in the spreadsheet of how many we're going to use. Anyways, so that's the main thing that we're replacing. We have baking powder and also egg whites. Basically, we put everything into a bowl. Then we whip the egg whites, fold the egg whites in, and then we bake them. Anyway, guys, without further ado, let's get this show on the road because I think the weirdest ingredient that's in here is obviously the diet soda. We'll be using Cole's Diet Lemonade. Hopefully I don't screw it up, which we can't assume because I have no idea what I'm doing. Regardless, even if it comes out real bad and it tastes amazing, that goes to show how good it is. Anyway, let's go. Unfortunately, guys, we're running on super budget tech here, so we only have one camera with one camera angle. So we're gonna make the most of it, and yeah, let's just go from here, okay? Right, first things first. It says to preheat the oven at 180 degrees Celsius. So we're gonna do that now. 62 grams of cocoa powder. That's a lot of cocoa powder, I must say. I don't even know if we have enough. Told you I was prepared. Okay, let's get some more out. Jeez, that's actually, look how much cocoa powder that is. That is actually heaps. So we're gonna use 36 grams of chopped protein powder. Now, the protein powder we are using is the Rule 1, I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's the Rule 1 chocolate fudge flavor. 36 grams is probably roughly about 1 scoop, so we're gonna chuck 1 scoop in there and see how close we get. There you go, 36 grams exactly. Nice. So let's just chuck this in here. Next, we're gonna need 15 grams of regular flour. If we had casein protein, we could have used that instead of the flour, but we're just making do with what we got here. If you were to use casein protein instead of the flour, you'd have 10 grams more protein versus 10 grams more carbs. So there you go. Flour, chuck that in there. Baking powder, about 3 grams. There you go, 3 grams of baking powder. Chuck it in there. I don't know. This much Splenda. I don't know how many. I wrote 14 in my spreadsheet again, so let's just go with 14. So there's 4 there, 5 here. There you go. 14 packs of Splenda. If this isn't sweet enough, I don't know anymore, guys. If it's not sweet enough, we need to add more Splenda. But I think at this point it's pretty overkill. Now the recipe also says a pinch of salt and a pinch of coffee. But because it's late, we're not going to put the coffee, so we don't want to be super caffeinated before we go to bed. So we're just going to do 3 pinches of salt. Now, perhaps the weirdest ingredient in this entire repertoire is, of course, diet soda. We're using diet lemonade from Coles. I'm going to use 216 grams. We're over by 2 grams, but that's okay. So now we're going to stir this all together. Okay. That looks pretty mixed to me. So now we're gonna whisk some egg whites. 114 grams of egg whites. Off by 2 grams again, but oh. Now we're gonna whisk it until it has stiff peaks. until it has stiff peaks. All right. Is that good enough? I don't even know. Is that good enough? I think that's good enough. Let's just go with that. We're gonna fold these in to here. Okay. Okay, I guess folding it is kind of like this. So we don't want to deflate it. It's what the recipe says. I guess it's till you get that kind of bubbly sort of texture like this. That's all together. All right, we got the most manliest color of all, pink. Let's go. This is how you know we're baking for games. A little bit overkill, but that's okay. All right, hit it with some non-stick. 1 second, it's 10 calories. Remember that. All right, let's pour her in. Okay, now we're gonna chuck her into the oven for 25 minutes and then we'll see how we did. Okay, other than looking like a pile of poop, it did rise, so we'll cut her up and then we'll give you some nice shots and then we'll do a test, so let's do that now. Okay guys, as per usual, the mum test, except this time it's also my test because I'm trying it out for the first time as well, because it's obviously the first time we've ever done this, so let's try it here, mum, and see what we think. This is a recipe I found online. It's really low in calories, so give it a go, I guess. Just get whichever one you want. Yeah, raw is pretty good.
Moisture.
Yeah.
Moist.
It's got a good texture to it.
Yeah.
It's got a nice skin. It's not as cakey as I like it to be. I think it's kind of, you know, like it feels kind of airy. But the taste is pretty good.
Yeah.
In terms of like comparing it to regular brownies, it's not as rich.
Yeah,
not as rich, right?
Yeah, right.
But in terms of straight taste, it's pretty good.
Yeah.
I'd say like compare it, like if a regular brownie is about 10, I'd probably give this about 8-ish. What about you?
Yeah.
Around there, right?
Yeah.
It's pretty good, guys. There's like 16 pieces here or something. The whole lot is 500 calories. It's like really tiny. So I don't have another one. You could probably eat this whole thing and still be pretty good. I mean, look at how thick this piece is. Look at that. Try one of these. This is the centerpiece.
Yeah.
I reckon the centerpiece is.
It will be moisture than the moisture. Yeah. Will be better than the edge.
Try the centerpiece.
Try
one of the centerpieces.
Yeah, well, this more.
Yeah,
see that?
Show it to them. Show them.
See that? Yeah, how
so much better, right?
Yeah, right. Yeah, very area feel very good inside there. Yeah. Yeah, quite good. But this one, very good compared with the edge. Because it's a bit dense on the side. Yeah. This one more 8.5. This one 8. Because this one a bit, because on the edge you can, but this one feel better.
Oh man, it's so good. The center is so good. Yeah, you're right. I think 8.5 in the center.
Center.
It's so good.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can finish it on.
Alright, cool. Well, I'll close out the video. Thanks, Mum. Okay, guys. Well, I'm gonna munch on these. These are so nice, considering how low the calories are. Like I said, the whole thing is 500 calories. Now on the recipe it says 471 calories, but I think it's because the recipe doesn't take into account the sweetener calories. Because yes, initially the small amount is going to say 0 calories because they round down, so it's kind of cheating. So what I do as a rule of thumb, give it at least 2 calories per gram. That way you're possibly overestimating your calories as opposed to underestimating. So while overestimating, these are the calories that we got. 49.48 grams of protein. That's 50 grams of protein. If we had used casein protein instead of the flour, we would actually be at 60 calories. That's crazy. 16.48 grams of fat, 38.86 grams of carbs, which gives us a total of 499.76 calories, and that's overestimating. If we did not overestimate the Splenda, it would be even less than that by 28 calories. It would be the magic number that is written there at 471 calories on the recipe. In terms of the price, whole thing, $4.07. This is amazing. I'm dumbfounded. These are actually, true to the name, ridiculous. ridiculous brownies. It's so good. Look at the sheer thickness of these bad boys. That's crazy. And what's amazing is we use diet lemonade. All right, boys. We're doing it for the camera. All right, we're gonna put 4 of these bad boys right up in there. All right, look at how thick this is. Let's do it for the boys. There you go. I'm not doing that again. Thank you, Boo9817 once again for the amazing brownie recipe. I'm pretty sure I'm going to be having this way more frequently than I should be. In terms of the sweetener balance, I think I got it right around about 14 packets worth of Splenda. You could add a little bit more sweetness, probably, 2 more packets is fine, but I think I found the right balance. I mean, with this lower calories, to make it richer, what you might be able to do is get some sugar-free like chocolate bits, or even just like chocolate bits or whatever. Chuck them in there. When they bake, it'll melt. So when you have it fresh out of the oven like we just did, man, I think you have a winner there. You add a few more calories, obviously, but if you want to make it yummier, that's how you do it. But lowest calorie possible, this is how you do it. I'm now curious to try the casein version, so I'm gonna go buy some casein protein and we'll try it out and see how it goes. That's it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed the little mini mukbang session at the end there. Bam! Hit the thumbs up for the YouTube algorithm. And of course, if you're new here, welcome. We make low-calorie, dense foods so that you can eat all the time your favorite foods while staying lean. And if you feel like it, build muscle at the same time. My videos could be, low-calorie recipes, or it could be things that I did to get myself so lean in terms of fitness, health, and all that stuff. Sometimes I just feel like telling a story. Everybody has a little something in here with a little bit of entertainment. And you like that kind of stuff, hit the subscribe button, ring the notification bell so that you are notified when new videos do come out. Once again, special thanks to Boo9817 for giving us this ridiculous brownie recipe. I'm Shenang, and I'm out.